Welcome to Microsoft Office Professional Training. Microsoft Office is used to communicate across all levels of management. Okay, uh, Microsoft Word is a tool in Microsoft Office which is used for writing. MS Excel is used for statistics, and MS PowerPoint is for presentations, and MS Access is a relational database management system. Okay, we manage the data, we make relations, right? These tools will be covered. Okay, now these are the table of contents for this presentation. We will see the basics of computer software for students under metric. Then we will cover how MS Office solves our problems, and then we will see what are the uses of MS Office. Okay. After this presentation, we will conduct online training. We will conduct all training on the computer. We will see all the options. We will cover almost every option, okay, in MS Office. So you will get hands-on training on the on MS Office tool. These four tools: MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Access. And basics of computer. If you don't know how computer works, then computer is a binary system. Okay, binary system means computer uses two digits. Okay, digit is for representation of the electrons or voltage. Okay, bit 0 is for 0 voltage, and bit 1 is for 5 volts, you can say, right? And then if we combine these bits, zeros and ones, then we make a byte. So 8 bits is standard, 8 bits is a byte, right? Then from the bytes we have kilobytes, we have megabytes, we have gigabytes, terabytes, zettabytes, right? Then bytes combine to make words. Okay, and those words make an instruction for the computer. So we combine the words to make instruct the computer, right? Then these instructions combine to make statement. So if this software is combination of statements. Combination of statement means many instructions. Instruction means many words. Words means many bits. And then comes the program. You may have heard about computer program. What is a program? It is basically combination of statements. Okay, and then we have software, computer software. What is computer software? It is basically combination of computer programs. So many programs make a software, and there are types of software. Okay, let's see types of software. There are two main types, broad categories of the software. One is application software and other is system software. Application software is used to solve the real world problems. For example, we want to send an email. Okay, we want to make a report, we will use MS Word. We want to make presentation, we will use MS PowerPoint. And the name of the package is MS Office. Then comes the system software. What is system? System is your computer. Anything having input, output, process, output, memory, then it is a system. Okay, so system means hardware and software. So Windows is an example, Windows, Mac is an example, Unix, okay, Unix is an example, and compilers, language compilers, compiler means translators. These are system software, right? So we install the system software first, and then we install the application programs on it. Like we have this Windows, and right now we are using Microsoft PowerPoint. This slide is written in Microsoft PowerPoint, right? So we install system software Windows, and on top of it we will install the application software. Okay. Then what are the problems? Why we use this MS Office? What are the problems? The first is and the foremost is communication problems. Okay, communication barriers, right? In different levels of management, we have to solve those problems. There should be a proper record of communication. For example, you send an email. For example, you make a report. For example, you have a chat record. For example, you have some database like MS Access. You want to save the data. So record is there. So there is less problems, and you can communicate easily, very easily, right? If there is some problem in MS Word, a simple example, if you write a sentence and there is a problem, then what you do? You do, for example, delete button. Okay, you press delete button, and you can save, you can edit, you can delete. Okay, so communication problem is, for example, some senior says someone loses the job because of some deficiency or some improper communication, and in the email, then that email is sent to is written in MS Word, then pasted into the email, and then email sent. Okay, so this solves our communication problem. So we make reports, we make a presentation. Okay, so if there is no PowerPoint, then you communicate verbally or make some other methods, paper. Okay, in when you, for example, you have completed a project, okay, and you want to show the progress of the project, then you will make a presentation. Okay, you will make a presentation in PowerPoint, right? So how you communicate in the PowerPoint? With the graphics, with the videos, with the text, with the audio. Okay, so another communication problem is solved if you have statistical data like mean, median, mode. For example, some mark sheet. For example, some order. For example, daily transactions. You will use Excel for that. Okay. Then if you have large data, you can use MS Access. Okay, MS Access is a complete database management system where you put all the data in the tables, save the data in the tables, you make input forms, you make reports, you make there is a VBA. Okay, you can program Access according to your needs, right? Then we get on-demand information with a few clicks. On-demand information means you type a report and you send with the one click to anywhere in the world using your email software, right? And within the MS Office tools, there is option of accessing internet, sending, receiving, all that, right? Messages with a few clicks of mouse. Then we have third thing, we can manipulate information easily. What is manipulation? Means we can add, we can write information, we can edit it, we can update it, we can delete it, we can search the information very easily. Okay. Otherwise you have to search, just find and replace. If we see find and replace, just you type word, for example school, and there are 100 pages. Wherever that school word is written, that will be highlighted in the word, right? Everywhere, on every page. Then we have MS Office is for time management. We save our time. Okay. Time is the most important thing. You have, for example, in one day, you have one day you have 8 hours. You have to work, you have to show your progress, you have to communicate in the evening maybe, right? So it saves your time to communicate with the seniors, with the juniors, right? So for example, with a one click we can send information, like we type an email in MS Word and send using email and reach across the globe in a second, right? Then we have MS Office is secure. We can set a password. Okay, every document is can be password protected. Okay, so it is a secure. It is secure, and it is saved in the disk, not on the papers. So it is very much secure, and security is the most important thing when you deal in the business. Okay, if document is not secure and some report is accidentally deleted, you make a backup. You can make a backup, online backup, on-site backup within the organization. Okay, and you can save the records and secure, right? So these are some problems, right? Then we have, what are the uses of, why we use, where we use MS Word. Basically MS Word means writing, right? You write something, right? You need to write emails, reports, books, newspapers, manuals. Okay, wherever writing is used, words are used, you can use this MS Word. Okay, and MS Word is used by the people working in all levels of management, right? To communicate timely information, to communicate with each other. Okay, there is a record. Okay, where we use MS Excel. MS Excel is for statistical information, statistics involved, formulas. Okay, basically these are digits. Wherever digit manipulation, for example, 5 multiplied by 8, 1000 is the price, and there are 2 items, then we multiply 1000 with 2 and there is total 2000, right? And for example, we have daily transactions, we have reports, we can reports for output, and we have charts. We can use those charts in PowerPoint to make a presentation, then we have MS PowerPoint. We want to show our progress. Whenever we want to show our progress, this lecture is this information is written in PowerPoint and presented using PowerPoint. Okay, this is PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so text, graphics, audio, video, everything is there in the PowerPoint. Okay, so basically, why these Excel, Word, if you look at these words, PowerPoint means communication is power, right? That is why you communicate using graphics, videos. Okay, one picture is 1000 words. Maybe now in is information technology world, maybe 2000 words one picture, right? Where we use MS Access. MS Access is basically a database management system. Relation is a table is what? Two-dimensional thing. Two-dimensional, there is X, there is Y, there is column, there is row. Okay, so you add records, row by row, record by record, you add the data. Okay, and you store that data in the form of tables. Okay, you structure that data in the tables and you input the data into the MS Access database. You input the data using forms. Whenever you see a form means paper form. You input the data, you write your name, you write your email, you write your telephone number, etc. Right? So forms are to get information, and reports is output. Report means from that data, for example, there are students, there are 100 students, okay, and out of them 50 are absent. There is a report. There will be a report that is output that 50 students are absent and 50 students are not absent, and then we can make chart to see 50% bar chart, 50% absent, 50, we can make that, okay, to produce the output. And we can make our own functions also, right? So this was the basic information about Microsoft Office. Now we see the tools, okay? What is basically MS Word? MS Word is like this, okay? This is MS Word, right? You make blank document, you can make, you can use these formats, okay? And if I click on blank document, then you see these are options. We will cover all these options, right? From home tab, there is a file menu, drop down menu, okay? There is a file menu, you see, this is vertical, and there is a horizontal, this is home. I click home, I click insert, there are other tabs, you see, these are options in the tab. In the design there are other options, in the page layout there are other options. And if I click home or any tab, then I have another group, clipboard. These options are under the clipboard. These are about the font, these are about the paragraph. This is styles, okay, these are all styles. This is editing, and if you go to insert, then these are groups, pages, tables, illustrations. So these are tabs are a combination of options, and there are groups, right? And we name, for example, pages, tables, illustrations, right? So this was where to type something. For example, we type MS Office, right? So you type something, you can make charts, smart art, etc., right? You can change colors, a complete robot, okay? We will cover every option here, right? Every option in all tabs. All tabs, you see these options, we will cover every option, right? And then we have MS Excel. MS Excel is basically sheets. These are sheets, you see this sheet 1, this is sheet 1, and you see this A, this is basically row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, or record number 1, record number 2, record number 3, transaction number 1, transaction number 2, transaction number 3. And then we have columns, A column, B column, C column. So combination of column and row is called a cell. We input the data into the cell. We write digits, and manipulate, and we can write text. We can draw charts, like we have these in the insert, and we have this pivot chart. These are different forms of chart to communicate, okay? And we will cover every option here, right? So these are rows and columns, and we can make formula with the equal, okay, equal with the formula. Formula means we can manipulate. For example, if I multiply 100 by 200, I will write equal to 100 multiplied by 2. This will be 200. When I press enter, this is 200, okay? This is called formula, right? And this was about Excel. And then we have PowerPoint. PowerPoint is for okay, this is Access, this is PowerPoint, is this, right? This for example, this presentation, this is the presentation. I have prepared this lecture, this short presentation, and this is in PowerPoint. And we make the slides, different slides. We can use, we can insert these things, pictures, screenshots. We can design. There are built-in designs. Okay, we can use. For example, I change this design. You see, if I go here, I click here, and this is the design. Okay, this is the design. There are different designs. My design is this, right? Not this. Something else. I think this one. This is our design, right? So you can change the design, you can make transitions, okay? R is shape transition, okay? For first presentation, there is a shape presentation, shape, okay? For example, if I go here and you see, this is shape, right? I press escape, right? So this is how we make this transition, then animate something, some words, some pictures, to concentrate, to make concentration of the students, okay, of the so that the audience will be audience can concentrate on our presentation, right? We can use different methods, and basically this is for direct communication, with the direct communication. Mostly 90% this is used for to show the progress. Okay, for example, you have 3 year 5 year projects, and you finish the project, or some phase you can make weekly presentation. Okay, you can submit to, you can present to some senior, right? So this was about this PowerPoint. Then we have this MS Access. MS Access is database. Okay, so if a database means there is a data, okay, we structure the data, and we can make tables. Like we see this is the database name, database 1 I created. This is the creation, right? And then this is the table. Okay, table means if I go here and I design it, okay, right click and design view. You see, this is table 1. I can change it. For example, students, for example, teachers, table name could be teachers, can be courses, okay, customers, orders, okay, transactions, master table. Okay, for example, this is table 1. I press OK, right? This is auto number. This is ID. Then we see the name, email. These are titles. Like you write on the register and you make titles, name, email on the top of it, and then you write actual names, actual data. Okay. If I go here and type name, and name is, this is the type of the information. Okay, let's see. This is short text, right? And I right click on it and I save it. Okay, save it. Then I go here, double click it. This is the record. Okay, name, for example, there is Ali record, right? And for example, number 2, that was auto number, so auto generated, that was 2, right? Then we have Asad. This is second record. Okay, we can have this name, then email, then telephone number, all the data here, right? So this is how we insert the data live, but we can create forms. Okay, if I want to make form, then I just click form and a form will be created. You see this? And if I go here and right click and I go here form view, this is form view. Okay, I want to insert third record. This is second record, and I want to insert third record. This is empty. I write cautious. Okay, right? So this is third record. So there are how many records? 3 records. I go here, I press here, 1, this is 2, 3. Okay, so we can input the record. Then I want to make a report. For example, create, I go to create and then make a report. So this is the report. I want to see this report to print. Okay, this is report view. This is layout view, design view, print preview. Okay, let's see print preview. This is the print, right? We can change these all this information, table name, this so every report must have a date and time, right? So there are pages if there are many records, and you see this you can change it in the design view, right click design view, and you can change this design. For example, name is, for example, I can change it to name, student name. Okay, ID means some employee number, some roll number, right? So this is how we can use reports. We can make complete software where we can input the data, we can process it, we can produce output reports, and we can use VBA, Visual Basic, for applications like formulas. We can make different, these are buttons, we can input this, drag this button, and this I click here, and this is a button, and I click here and I write here. This is the command button, right? So I can write, this is OK, right, or process order. Okay, so this is clickable. This is clickable, right? I can right click it and go to build event, and I can write a macro, expression builder, code. I can write code. Okay, so this was a little then again here in this MS Access we have relations. Why this is a relational database? There are relationships. Okay, you see this relationship. I go here and I can write table 1, and these relations we also have queries. Query means questions. Question to the question to database. Okay, so this is table 1, I added. This is table 1, right? And then I can select field, for example name, and I can sort it. I can use a complete these information, right? So I can set a criteria. I can use or and etc. Then I have this code view, for example SQL view, and this is the code view. I can write it. For example, this is select all name from table. I execute it. Okay, this is run and I run it. These are names. If I want to show the only IDs, then I will write from table 1 dot table 1 dot ID. Okay, ID is the name of the, and I write run, and this is 1 2 3, right? If I want to see ID and both ID and name, then I will just write this ID and name. Okay, then I run it, and you see this ID and name. Okay, so this is query, question to the database. Okay, this is SQL, structured query language. We will use it. Okay, so this is how we use this these tools. These are very easy tools, but you have to complete some assignments, quizzes. If you follow our pattern, then you will master these 4 tools, right? And these are used everywhere, in every office, in every level of management. Means strategic manager, strategies, where strategies are built, where you have middle management, managers, directors, you have clerics, you have some operational management. Everyone uses this kind of software. Means they have to write something, they have to present something, they have to show the statistics. Okay, show the statistics, and then they very important, the records must be saved, so they can use Microsoft, these relations, these tables, this Microsoft Access, right? So this is a complete tool from Microsoft. There are a lot of other things. For example, Outlook, those are not difficult. Microsoft, there are a lot of, for example, for Visio, you can design with the project, you can make projects. There are a lot of other tools, but these 4 fundamental tools are used everywhere, right? Okay. Again, one thing very important, this is a learning stage in the database field. Okay, this will be your first database, MS Access, right? First relational database. This is for small scale businesses, right? For small scale means maybe 10 lakh record per month. Okay, not more than that. You can use MS Access for, and this is a pathway to Oracle, for pathway to this to MySQL, to other databases, but those are all structured query. There are also other databases, NoSQL, they are not used, they do not use any SQL. There is no structure. For example, this I write this data. This is the data. I write a report here. This is the data. I write some transactions in the Excel. This is the data. So NoSQL means those databases that are that do not use any SQL. Okay. So this was our presentation. about this software. Now we will use we will start from this word, and we will cover every option, right? We start from home tab, then we will cover everything, and for every tab there will be an assignment and a quiz. Okay,